I'm Sibs Harrison. And no, I'm not the Bachelorette. Tonight on Quarantine Action Wrestling, our journey begins as one woman looks to leave pain behind her and hand out chairs to find love. 10 men will go through grueling matches to be the one to match up with our contestant. They will look to fight, literally, to be the other half of her life, her love, and her future. And I'd like to take this opportunity right now to welcome our contestant. Hello.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
No, there's no need to be nervous.
Oh, I just can't believe I'm here doing this. It's so crazy.
And tell me, why are you here?
Well, like the seasons before me, I want to find love, and I believe I can do it within Quarantine Action Wrestling and on a reality TV show.
Now, what makes you think that if you weren't able to find love out there in the real world, you know, where there's normal people and normal everyday circumstances, that you might be able to find love here amongst ghosts and animals and highly testosterone-fueled human beings?
It's a tough but fair question, Sips. I guess in the real world, I
hate to interrupt you. Is it true that you've had sex with a chair?
Oh, I mean, several chairs. Anyway, sorry you threw me. Yes, I have had relationships in the past with chairs and people, and I have destroyed physically and emotionally everyone I've ever dated. And I think that QAW is made up of stronger stock, quite literally.
Now, do you feel like you decided that you need love once you became a loser, once you started losing and you could not stop losing and you just continued to lose and there was no more winning left? Do you feel like that's what happened?
I wouldn't put it that way. Sips?
How would you put it then?
But I think that going on this show is what's going to bring me back emotionally, and I think winning love is going to make me a better fighter.
Now tell me in 4 words, what does love mean to you, AC Volts?
You mean not sex?
I mean love, yes.
Love.
Which I understand is an alien concept to some of us.
Yes, okay. So not sex.
Not, to be sure and clear, not sex.
Like what you feel maybe directly after it for 2 minutes. I'm just so excited, honestly, to meet all of the contestants and watch them literally fight over me. It's obviously been a dream of every woman since she was a girl, to have 10 men fist fight over her.
It is sure to be nuts.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Now don't touch that dial, because we'll be back right after this message. I'm Sibs Harrison.
I'm AC Volts, the Bachelorette.
Welcome back. I'm sitting here still with AC Volts, who has just begun her journey to find love and a partner and happiness. So tell me, AC, what are the rules for this evening?
Oh, I'm so excited. For the first match, I get to meet all of the contestants and watch them duke it out. There can only be one winner. And at the end of the fight, the contestant who wins will get to go on a solo date with me for next week. And I will eliminate someone after the match. Not necessarily the contestant who lost, but maybe the contestant who made the worst first impression, or was sneaky in the ring, or looked like he wasn't here for the right reasons. We did have, the producers did tell me that there were some issues getting one contestant that I particularly wanted on the show. I think you know him, KTD.
Oh, yes, of course, I'm familiar, sure.
Yeah, I was really hoping he was going to participate, and not just because you hate him. So there were some issues with getting him on the show, and I was told that in order for him to participate in the show, I would have to fight Geek McGee, who did not want him.
Isn't she just a lawyer?
I didn't think they had a personal relationship, but I think there might be more going on there than we thought.
Let's dig up that dirt.
Yeah. So if I want him to be on the show, I'm fighting right after this, running over there. I'm gonna fight her in the ring, and if I win, he's going to join the Bachelorette and compete for my love. And if she wins, he won't.
Seems simple enough.
Seems simple enough.
There probably couldn't possibly be any swerves involved there.
No, I'm sure it'll be very straightforward.
When KTD was approached to do The Bachelorette, sure, at first I was kind of skeptical. Then I thought about it for a millisecond and thought, of course they want me. KTD and The Bachelorette is ratings heaven. Sure, I wouldn't mind coming in that living room for one more night a week. I'm looking forward to it too, Bachelorette. Alright, let's get these ratings, baby. Okay, bye-bye. Okay.
Yes, boss?
Bachelorette contract, is it finalized? I'm ready to sign.
It's not.
Oh, then finish that shit. What you doing? Chop, chop.
I've been thinking.
Oh, I like when you use your noggin. What up, though?
I really don't think you should do The Bachelorette. I mean, a dating show? KTD just doesn't have the time for that. Music, movies, dating? Please. No. His time needs to be spent doing more important things to further the brand along.
When Geek told me she didn't want me to do The Bachelorette, I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. Miss, all publicity is good publicity? Something's fishy. And I don't like fish.
I don't think you should do it.
Why not?
I
KTD, Bachelorette, ratings gold.
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea.
Listen, the good idea is to get this beautiful mug in front of as many cameras as possible. Your words, your mouth. Come on, get with the program.
I'll fight her.
You'll fight who?
AC Bolts.
For what?
To keep you off The Bachelorette, I'll fight her. I'll do it, I'll get in the ring. I'm ready.
And what will this prove?
If I win, no Bachelorette. If I lose, you can do whatever you want.
You think you can beat AC Volts?
I know I can.
Listen, besides your debut, you haven't fought since the karate contest in the 80s. But bless your heart, alright? I'll knock yourself out, kid. Just don't get hurt too much and have the contract ready after your match, alright? Alright. Bachelorette, I'm ready. Alright.
He will not be on that dating show, and I will make sure of it.
And now flanked by both Juicebox and Lauren Baby Powers, AC Volts making her singles return against the manager of the KTD brand, Geek McGee.
A reminder, folks, this is if AC Volts wins this match, they've worked it out. Geek, ever the dutiful manager, lawyer, and just face of the KTD, well, head of the KTD brand. If AC Volts wins this match, KTD will be in the Bachelorette Rumble right after this. And if she loses, KTD stays to the business he's in.
And there you see her, Lauren Baby Powers, very excited to be a champion. The baby has the belt as Juicebox watching over this proud new tandem, the AC Power, the QAW Women's Tag Team Champions.
Got a weird pairing in there. Former enemies as Juicebox about to take down the generation, but with that all but completed, yeah, it seems that AC Volts and Juicebox have struck up a partnership of some kind, and as he's been helping revitalize her image and her in-ring abilities. So we'll have to see if that work's been productive as she takes on Geek McGee.
Oh, thanks, girl. I've been handed a note here. Oh, hey, Buckley.
Yeah.
When do you have to change Lauren Baby Powers? When she's dutiful.
Ah. Thank you, La Kalasi, for that one.
Good girl.
And Geek McGee, she also participated in that Slamazon Tag Team Partnership Elimination Especial. We haven't seen her in the ring that much, but that cheery exterior belies just the heart of a warrior underneath, a technical mastermind, and she comes in and she fights with purpose.
Look at how high those socks are. You have to be a serious competitor to get away with that.
Absolutely. I can't imagine how sweaty my shins would get in those socks.
Head over to QAWmerch.com/Boomer Socks. Do your shins get too sweaty? Well, from the makers of Boomer Sleeves, get some Boomer Socks. Not understand the TikToks? Do you have questions about the younger generations? Put on some Boomer Socks.
Get angry from a new TikTok dance and pull up your socks to your knees. That's what they say.
Certainly is. And now, AC Volts squaring off with Geek McGee. Willard gets us going. Here we are, and KTD and Juicebox locking eyes from across the ring. These two men not fond of each other.
Not at all. As they participate in that amazing shut-up match where Juicebox did defeat KTD, and KTD basically had to shut his mouth for almost a month, but he earned the right to speak again after that amazing performance of Slamsgiving as he put away most of Juicebox's team. So, yep, but either way, AC Volts and Geek McGee, a first-time one-on-one. We're going to have to see how this goes.
Some neck breakers and arm drags, hip tosses being exchanged here. These two women, AC Volts, she was one of the longest reigning QAW women's champions of all time, dispatched of all challengers until the Slamazon was the roadblock that she couldn't get past.
Absolutely. Slamazon has surpassed AC Volts' title reign, but again, yeah, she may have hit a rough patch, but AC Volts, she was the strongest competitor in the league at one point, and she's looking to get back up there. Perhaps the generation is like the weighted armor that Piccolo wears. Once you shed it, she fights with even greater wrestling ability.
Certainly. We understand that her weighted armor weighs as much as 40 raccoons.
40 raccoons, and each raccoon, as you know from Buckley's science tips, weigh between 8 and 80 pounds.
That's one fat raccoon.
Absolutely. And AC hopping to the outside, perhaps to get a quick word of encouragement from Juicebox, and then right back into a backdrop and rolling out again.
Back suplex. She's going to need a little more encouragement there. The Juicy One giving her a few tips. She has been trying to turn face, and it just doesn't come naturally to her. So she's taken some detours, had some sex with Sextrap, and, well, it led her to tag team glory, but the Juicy One still get his work cut out for him.
Absolutely. And AC Power, again, still an upset, a surprise victory over Pruden popping out. And it seems that Payne Austin and Sextrap have to go back to the drawing board. But, God, Geek McGee has pretty much been in control this whole match. Again, wait. Oh, my God, already that leaping tombstone pile driver. Good God.
That's incredible. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2. My goodness, Geek McGee failing herself.
Wow, look at Geek go. She did that. That's a boomer TikTok dance if I've ever seen one.
Pull up your socks and do the Geek Shuffle.
Get that going in the chat. Hashtag Geek Shuffle and tag Quarantine Action Wrestling on Instagram when you do it. Wait, oh God, looking for a moon stomp there, but AC Volts rolling out of the way.
Release German suplex. Geek McGee taking a little bit too much time to celebrate. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2.
Wow, we look at this. The ability of Geek McGee is insane. The strength in that tombstone, and then the agility of that backwards flipping moon stomp. What else is Geek McGee capable of?
Northern Light suplex, no bridge, as AC Volts looking to. She gonna take to the skies? Is she gonna fly?
She might be going up to the top rope, maybe looking to hit the lightning strike.
Oh! Beautiful splash, collapsing the midsection of Geek.
Yeah, impressive stuff. But no, Geek McGee back up to her feet already.
Trapping AC Bolts. Oh, sit out Liger Bomb. 1. Kick out at 1. And 2020 has had a lot of moments. The retirement of Jushin Thunder Liger. We, of course, send him our best from all the way from Japan. Geek McGee with a tribute to him.
Absolutely. And folks, again, 2020 has been a shit year, but it's been a wonderful time to bring this show to you every single week since April. Thank you so much for being with us. And one last time, if you've not followed or subscribed to 2MB Studios, oh, look at this.
1, 2, oh, small package, almost tying up AC Volts.
Oh, yeah, almost there. But yeah, make sure, thank you for being with us. Whoa, another one. Look at this bridge.
1, 2, oh. The Juice Special, a la Juice Robinson, right in front of the Juice Box. Geek McGee is playing head games. One more time.
Whoa, again, is she going to hit the bridge? She does.
1, 2, 3, stunting all over Juicebox. Geek McGee's your winner.
Whoa! Geek McGee busting out. What? She seems to be a master of all different wrestling styles, strength, agility, and now that technical acumen with that Juice special. Wow! Congratulations to Geek McGee. And it looks like KTD will not be in that Bachelorette Rumble, so we'll have to see who fills that spot and who might be destined to fall in love with AC Volts.
AC Volts will be joining us in the booth a little bit later on to help give us a little bit of insight into what she's looking for in that Bachelorette Rumble. And folks, don't go anywhere. As we promised earlier, we have more hard-hitting action before that Rumble. Up next, Tommy Jr., that piece of repugnant, irredeemable trash that Frank should throw in the garbage, is taking on the Doctor.
It is an Extreme Rules match. It will not be for the title, but it looks like the Doctor's trying to make QAW hardcore. And, yep, thank you so much, everybody, for being with us. Don't go anywhere.
Do the Geek Shuffle! Nuts!
All right, well, we've just seen quite the match, and what a conclusion that was, AC. I'm sorry to say, but you did not come out victorious. Is there anything that you'd like to say for yourself?
If someone doesn't want to be here, I don't want them here, right? Because I'm looking for love.
Why are you drinking?
Because I just lost a match.
You said that you weren't going to do that anymore.
No, you said I wasn't going to do it anymore.
So?
And I nodded, but I didn't say I wasn't going to do it anymore.
Over 90% of our communication is nonverbal. Sure, it's just interesting that right before the match, you did say that you really wanted him to be
Sips,
here.
shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure.
Sips, shut the fuck up.
I am a reporter of the truth. I try to bring truth to the table.
It's a reality show.
Reality, not fake land of your brain.
Okay. There are still 10 contestants ready to fight in the match right now for my love.
Our main event is underway. We are joined by the effervescent AC Volts.
The following contest.
Hello, boys. So excited to be here. So excited to meet the contestants.
Yep, AC Volts. This is an ambitious undertaking, but as I believe that we are Eskimo siblings, are we not? Having both slept with sex traps, so I understand what you're
Doesn't
going
seem
for.
that rare within the league, but yeah.
Well, you know, perhaps most of us are Eskimo siblings, but you're looking for love, and we're about to meet all your contestants right now. Are you excited? How you feeling?
Oh, I could pee myself. I'm so excited.
I certainly hope you don't. Frank he's a great man, but I don't want to make him clean that up.
That's fair. Yeah.
Well, there's Karen in the ring. She didn't know her mic was off at first, but it looks like looks like the first contestant is El Mejor Luchador.
Ooh, a sexy man of mystery.
Absolutely.
ELM, the only man who's conceived a child here in QAW.
Wow.
And a shout out to Sex Trap and Bag of Ranch Doritos, who are doing it themselves.
The tale as old as time. Boy seduces his tag team partner's wife to make him feel bad. Boy's duplicity is revealed when he knocks up the wife. Boy wins pro wrestling match for the wife. Wife rejects both wrestlers in spite of the rules of pro wrestling and runs off to New York with a bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. But my new friend Chair here has convinced me to get back out there, so that's why I'm here, to open my heart back up to wrestling and maybe even love.
Chair!
Wow. I can't believe Chair, you know what? It makes me feel good that Chair thought that he would be a good match for me and advised him to come on the show.
Absolutely, and well, yeah, that's your first contestant. We did see earlier, unfortunately, you did lose to Geek McGee, so KTD will not be a bachelor.
Whatever.
You totally cool with that?
You heard me. Whatever. Shut up.
All right.
I don't care.
KTD is married to his work, married to his brand, so I'm not sure it would work out, but we know that music.
Well, looks like your next contestant is Don't Touch Our Nuts.
Amazing. I love animals. Guys, I love animals.
Good, because that's 5 of them, including one who's in rehab.
Oh, poor Steve.
They said we were the only one. That every other wrestler was a person, horse, dragon, or monster. That no one else cared about nuts. Don't touch our nuts. But with Steve gone, it only makes sense to pair up with another squirrel pride for safety. Then it occurred to us. How could we have missed it? The other squirrel-piloted Gundam posing as a QAW wrestler. It was right there in the name. Acorn Volts. Are we saying that right? Volts? Acorn? I say we band together, because winter's coming, so let's consolidate our nuts. Let's join our nuts.
That's a hell of a proposal.
Wow. Let's join our... It does seem as though he thinks I am also a mech suit filled with squirrels.
Correct.
Well, we all know first impressions can be a little off on a first date, so just learning more about each other, that's the beauty of it, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you know what? That's so true, and I think I'll probably wait a while before I give him the harsh truth, you know?
Absolutely. Well, we already have our countdown, folks. We're going to see all 10 of the contestants tonight, so let's see who comes out next.
Oh, that can only be one man.
You know, I don't really give a shit about AC Volts or winning this competition. I only care about one thing. War!
Well,
that's not very nice.
No, that was pretty uninspiring, I'll be honest.
Yeah, why is he even here? I mean, at least he filmed that promo on his Game Boy, though, like you said so long ago, Mike.
Yep, I mean, the Punisher and Deton have a little bit of a sordid history. I mean, he may have just entered here to get a piece of the squirrel.
Well, I've never been drier, so...
PP's here because I feel personally responsible that all ladies have a chance at an irresistible Adonis. I'm a charmer, a good time, and clearly packing the most meat. Only question now is if those volts can jumpstart me.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot of beef!
I gotta tell you, it was nice to come back from the Punisher to that. That was sexy. That was sexy as hell, guys.
I mean, hey, also, that's your chance to get with a god. I mean, how could you turn that down?
Who doesn't want that? Exactly. You gotta wonder what gods are packing. Obviously meat.
Absolutely. Well, it looks like a former men's champion, Road Rage.
Road Rage has been raging for a long time, but maybe, Bachelorette, it's time for Road Rage to become Road Love.
Wow.
Hey.
That was a forced pun is still sweet, I say.
Absolutely. And I mean, you gotta say, I gotta admit, I'm a little turned on by his gruff exterior.
And gruff voice. I love a voice that says, I smoke 4 packs of Marlboro Reds a day.
Absolutely, at least. And already this ring is filling up. It looks like, next one up, Steve Delfino.
So I'm gonna be on some sort of game show where the winner gets to sleep with AC Volts. I hope he's handsome.
Steve Delfino speaks!
Yeah, it seems like as though Steve does think I'm a man, which is concerning.
That is. A couple of our contestants here seem to be a little confused as to what this is about, but
Well, isn't love about hiding who you truly are until they're too hooked to let you go?
Absolutely. You let them in slowly, that's for sure.
Wow. Oh.
I'm Zio, I'm a manager at a Hot Topic, and I am of legal age in some states. I joined the Bashelorette to find true love. AC Volts, I can't wait to go on this incredible journey with you.
Wait, which states is he underage?
I have a lot of follow-up questions, but I do love a man who's in touch with his emotions, I guess.
I mean, absolutely. Hey, he's legal in most states, and we travel around a lot in QAW, so your marriage would be honored most of the time.
Good point, Buckley.
Marriage?
That's what this is about, isn't it? Hey, it's our now human.
In my quest to do more human things, I have decided to try to find love. Possibly for the first time again. I don't have much of a memory from before 1995.
Okay.
Hey, I mean, who doesn't love Eddie, am I right? I mean, he seems like a pretty viable contender.
It seems as though he just became human, though, and may not remember how to lay it down. You know what I mean?
No, I don't. What do you mean?
Freestyle rapping!
Right.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Well,
It's what it says on the globe.
Right.
What a delicious looking ring full of men, am I right?
Yeah, this is a veritable just buffet of potential D for you, AC.
And that D stands for Delfino, who has always been very close to winning some kind of accolade here in QAW. And now, Zio, the I guess jailbait of sorts is, well, almost eliminated.
Yep, and reminder, folks, in a Royal Rumble, you are eliminated by being thrown over the top rope, but it seems like a winner won't... Well, there is a special prize for who wins tonight's match, isn't there, AC?
Yes, the winner of the match gets to go on a solo date with me.
Ooh.
Gets a little one-on-one time. It really ups their chances
Absolutely.
for not being eliminated.
El Mejor Luchador, he's great at tearing up monogamous relationships, but not at winning dates. He is out.
Sad to see him go, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this is your... we still have two more, perhaps waiting to come out to the ring. But yeah, this is your spotlight here, AC Volts, getting a good look at all of these bachelors.
It's a good crop. It's a good crop. I'm excited for the last two.
Absolutely, and tell us what exactly inspired you to put yourself out there like this to the rest of the QAW roster.
Well, we're in the middle of quarantine. Wrestling is kind of the only thing going on in my life, and I haven't been winning lately. So I thought, if I can't win in the ring, let's try to win at love.
Absolutely, and again, yeah, you did pick up perhaps an upset victory, and now one half the women's tag team champion alongside Baby Powers, and it seems like them, and with Juicebox in your corner, it seems Juicebox is going to be assisting you in this journey.
Yeah, unfortunately,
There goes Education!
Oh.
And there goes Leo! Steve Delfino with 2 eliminations!
Damn.
Yeah, but what were you saying about Juicebox there? Oh, wait, hold on. Now, wait. Look, it's James Maloney, your former cohort.
I don't care about the competition. I'm only here for one reason, and that's to kick some ass. And if you don't like it, too bad.
I'm glad he's not letting that wood paneling sneak up on him. Whoa, there goes Road Rage!
Oh, that's disappointing.
Well, I mean... Perhaps you'll grow on James Maloney. You two have a history together, obviously.
I gotta tell you, James is more like a brother to me, and I'm still offended that he's not trying to get this. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, perhaps feelings will change. You never know what's going to happen on this show. And honestly, AC Volts. Oh, there goes Steve.
Oh no!
Playboy Prometheus using all that beef to excellent
Did he just
there.
Down on his own butt? Just fall on his own butt?
It looks that way.
Sometimes they say if you want a job done, you got to do it yourself. If you want to sit comfortably, you got to sit on yourself.
Yeah, he's just trying to show off the padding he's got back there.
Maybe.
Absolutely. And now here comes. Oh, looks like your 10th contestant is Zip Zimmer.
AC Volts, you're gonna like the way you look on our wedding day in your Men's Warehouse exclusive wedding dress. I guarantee it.
Look at those rippling pectorals!
Wow, wow. I don't even know what to say. I'm so excited that Zip and Men's Warehouse by Association has joined the fight.
He has over 45 calories a day.
He certainly does. He beefs up. But yep, those are your 10 contestants, AC. Perhaps any early favorites?
Well, I gotta say, Prometheus, I think, is at the top of my list. Who doesn't want to get to know God better and see what's going on there?
Absolutely.
Zip is a businessman, which I appreciate.
There go the nuts! There goes Trayboy!
To sing. Oh, God.
Well,
Bloodbath.
we're down to 3, AC Volts. It looks like you're going to be going on your one-on-one date with either Zip Zimmer, Kevin the Punisher Paquette, or James Maloney.
Well, 2 out of the 3 of them, I'd be happy that one of the 3 of them I'd be happy to go on a date with. So fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We'll see if Zip's heart is as big as his wrestling ability here, and
or his pectorals.
Or his pectorals too.
Oh, big backbreaker there to Boston's biggest bad boy, who, as we've covered in the past, is hugely talented, weighing in at almost 400 pounds, and he is not one to be trifled with, as Zip was trying to make the Punisher exit the ring.
Get him out of there, man. Get him out of there.
Oh, they're working together!
Oh, I love teamwork. Can I take 2 home?
Oh, well,
there he goes. You can't take the Punisher home. Zip has cleared him from the clearance rack. We are down to 2 men who are admiring each other's asses.
Well, can't blame him.
Well,
can't blame him, Mike.
This is your final 2. Get it going in the chat there. Who do you think is going to win that one-on-one date with our Bachelorette AC
look,
Volts?
He's just bench pressing Zip. It's just kind of showing off.
Well, he could be bench pressing you in the future.
You make a great point, Buckley.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. It's the Punisher sad boying his way to the back, and whoa, tomahawk chop, down goes Zip. The Punisher will not stop complaining.
Well, there he is. It's just that sad boy on the outside. But yeah, as we were talking before, it seems you and Juicebox have a bit of a partnership throughout this whole thing. He perhaps will be your guide throughout your journey to love.
Yeah, he was the only one available to host the show, and people thought because we had an existing relationship, it would be a good match. You know what? It's gonna take some convincing, but just happy to have someone there. You know, in this time when you can't really see people.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen the journey you've been going through ever since losing the QAW Women's Championship.
We don't have to keep bringing that up.
Sorry. Yeah,
Do you remember when the Slamazon beat you and the Generation was ringside? What an upset!
Okay. Yeah, I do remember. Thank you.
Well,
I have it on a YouTube playlist. I watch it before I go to sleep.
Well, the Bachelorette's all about new beginnings, I assume.
Thank you, Buckley.
You're welcome.
I'm Buckley. You're Mike.
Correct. And now the Boston's biggest bad boy trying to eliminate Zip.
Well,
what is this?
He's rocking him like a baby. He's trying to make him fall asleep so he'll fall over.
Okay.
Yep.
Boston's biggest bad boy. He's a tender lover.
Classic Rumble tactic, but yeah, I mean, look at the arms of Zip Zimmer.
Wow!
It's no surprise he's able to lift up Bad Boy like that. But again, yeah, they're both tired. It would seem.
It's very shiny.
Very shiny indeed.
You gotta think if Zip had as much as 90 calories, twice his daily input, that he would have more energy. Thank you to Stat Guy Pete for that math.
Absolutely. Thank you, Stat Guy Pete, and thank you, AC Volts, for joining us. And well, again, I wish you the best of luck on this journey.
Thank you so much. This. Oh.
Have you ever? Sorry.
Interesting hold there from James Lonnie.
Interesting hold.
And there goes Zip!
Oh, wow. Okay, well.
We are gonna get Game of Thrones up in here! Your pseudo brother has won the Rumble!
Yeah, maybe don't say it that way anymore. You know what? It's fine. This will give me a chance to talk to James and see what he's really doing in this competition. I will say I'm ready to pick who I'm going to eliminate right off the bat. First elimination.
Yeah, who?
If I may.
Absolutely.
The Punisher's got to go.
Well, you heard it here. The Punisher already eliminated from the Bachelorette, and that has been our show. Again, AC Volts, thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in every week. We had matches.
Love you.
And there you have it. The Punisher has been eliminated. What was once an angry, angry man will continue to boil himself down to a puddle of sadness on the ground. This is tonight's final chair. Boston's biggest bad boy, James Maloney, has moved on, and he will continue to fight for the love of AC Volts and continue to steal her love and affection throughout our journey together. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Sips Harrison. And remember, love is always just around the corner as long as you're willing to sit hard enough for it.